What's up, wild ones? So today's going to be a bit different, just a fair warning. I talk a lot about energy transmutation, about sacred sexuality and that sexual energy and how we can use it in our art. And I don't really share the actual, like how I talk to you about moving energy through our bodies and our breath, but I realize I don't really share what's going on, like how the behind the scenes, the actual day-to-day practice of it. And I'm in the shit right now, and so I figured why not actually share that with you, and hopefully this will serve at least one person. So my sister tagged me in one of my posts that I put up 2 years ago, and I'm reading this post and I'm like, oh fuck me, like I wish I could say I got all the feels, right? I got all the feels in like in a pain way. I mean, like it caused me physical agony to read my own post, because it was like looking back at something that you feel completely unsatisfied with, something that the post was I'll put a link to it. It's, or maybe I'll post it on my blog so you guys can just read it off of Facebook. It was about me being a writer. It was about me growing up and what I kind of moved through to really allow myself to stop giving a shit what other people thought about me, to stop trying to fit into the mold of what I was supposed to be as a woman or as a girl, you know, as a kid, as a black girl growing up, as a creative, as an athlete, and then how that transitioned into me as an adult. And at what point I realized, okay, really, this writing thing, this storytelling thing, yes. And then as soon as I really committed to it, I started caring again so much about what other people thought. And the post was about this transition into me not caring and me wanting to be this light and this beacon for all of you artists out there, to stop giving a shit what other people think about our art and to simply create from the truth of our own soul. And look, if that's enough for you, if that's like, okay, yeah, I just want to go read this post and I just want to go create and it's time, then please, you can stop this. This is totally stupid to say this on YouTube, but I'm totally jacking the algorithm. But if that's all you need, awesome. But if you'd like to see how I'm about to move this through my body, then stick around, because it might be a little bit longer than normal. So what happens when I get into this, like, it's like physical, like I can feel, and what happens for me is, because one of my biggest things is freedom. Like love, freedom, creative expression, conscious co-creation with God, art, and soul, ecstasy. Those are my things, right? Those are my things. And whenever I'm feeling in the shit, when I'm in the muck, when something I'm like, it's a trigger, there's still a charge there. I haven't discharged the energy around whatever it is. For me, it generally goes straight into my heart chakra. Like it feels like constriction and pain, and it feels like I'm a caged animal and I can't break free. When I was a teenager, this would be, I would just like scream into my pillow, because it's not, like you can't just like run around your house screaming, run around your neighborhood screaming, which is kind of, I just wanted to punch walls and break things, and I had this rage. It was like this undercurrent of rage and being trapped. I felt trapped. And so I would try, like you have to kind of try to release it quietly, because if you start screaming, someone's going to call the cops, right? Like we don't, unless you live in the middle of nowhere, you don't really have a sound outlet, or even sometimes a physical outlet. It's probably why I started practicing martial arts. One of the reasons, because I could just like set everything free, in sports and running and yoga, all these things help me. So I went for a run this morning, I did my yoga, but of course this happened after that. So I was feeling all good. I was like, yeah, I got this, on top of the world. I'm gonna run some ads today, talk to my story marketing mentor, all the things, yeah. And then this. Thanks, sis. No, but really, thank you, because anytime that we get triggered, nobody triggers you, right? Anytime that we feel the feels around something, it's because there's still energy and there's still something, and it's a teacher. And so for me, I've got to move this energy through right now. So I sat down to create, and so let's just go through the process, okay? If you're not interested in the process, you know, I love you, deuces. Make sure you're subscribed. The other vlogs are shorter than this. But I'm just going to drop into my body. So this is not everything I would do because I'm attached to headphones. If you have suggestions for that, how I can be like super far away and not be on and not have crappy Bluetooth microphone, then please shoot me some comments because I would love to know. So here we go. So really I'm just getting into my body and I'm getting into my breath. I'm rooting down through my feet. I'm connecting to earth. I'm allowing my energy to really just like shift down, shift up. And then from there I'm shifting in. My heart hurts. So what is the pain? What is this? I feel trapped. I feel trapped in something of my own making. I feel like the last 2 years since I wrote that outpouring, that soul, I have done nothing. I feel like I've done absolutely nothing to help heal the world, to change, to be more free in my own body, in my own creative expression. I've been injured so much lately. I've had so many health problems the last 2 years, and that makes me feel trapped. And sometimes I feel like my body. I feel like you're betraying me, and you feel like I'm betraying you. And I feel like I left all of this health stuff behind when I was a kid. I felt like being a pretty sick kid meant that I got to be a really healthy adult, and apparently that's not exactly how it works. And so I'm feeling betrayed, and betrayal makes me feel trapped. So if I'm in a cage, how do I want to set myself free? So touch really helps. Touch and breath and just asking a lot of questions. And sometimes it really helps to do this naked, which I will not do for you guys, though. If I'm trapped. If I'm trapped, how do I set myself free? I choose. If I feel like I've been choosing, and I feel like I've been talking to God, and I feel like I've been detaching, and I'm feeling all martyry and victimy, and I'm feeling and feeling and feeling. What if I stopped feeling? Which is very like the antithesis of me. If I stopped feeling, what would be there? What would be there? What would be there? Abyss and blackness and darkness and gray. And but I am black, and I love the black, and black is good. And what is this fucking thing about black always being the word that we go to for something we don't want? What's the abyss? The ether. Black is ether. Black is everything. Black is space. It holds. So, okay. Space, black, space, open. I don't know if I want to coach anymore, and I'm in the middle of like one of the biggest launches ever, which is pretty much a coaching program. What if I don't want to coach anymore, and what if people see this, and what if people are like, well, why the fuck would I sign up for your thing if you don't even know if you want to coach? What do you want to do if you don't want to coach? I want to write and create and make videos and travel and be in my body and be healthy and make decotions and be on the ocean, travel, see the ocean, go back to the treehouse village. Love and love and love and love and so much love and pleasure and God and creation. Retreats, leading retreats, these amazing get in your body retreats. Wild, wild, wild woman. Yes, yes, yes. What else? That spaciousness, how can I allow what I'm doing now to be spacious? If it's less feeling, it's more action. No. More creation, more commitment. Write it out. Write it out, write it out, write it out. Make the fucking book. Write a fucking book. But how do you make money writing fucking books? Because what if fuck money? What if it's not money? What if you don't need money? And we need money. We need it. We need it. We want it. We want that freedom. How do you allow yourself to combine writing and creating and videos and retreats? I love making courses. I love programs. I love connecting on the moon and just being with you on the moon. And rituals. What if you just let that be? Change the launch a little bit because it's your fucking launch. You can make it whatever you want. Andre, chaperone. Good. Breathe. Right. Tell the stories. Shake. Document. Gary V. Document. Create. Document. What is it? Bless. Boobs. Boobalicious. Heart. Combine it, integrate it, all of it. Write it out. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if you can feel that the energy shifts when we get into our bodies. We have so many fears around how we create and if people are going to show up, if people are going to buy and I don't mean buy money. Yes, maybe, right? Like maybe it's the money, but maybe it's show up to your event. Maybe it's they hear you're performing with ABT and like they will travel the world to come and see you because they are so bought in to your story, your brand, your movement, your medicine. And we're so afraid to be in the shit. I talk a lot about the highs, the lows, right? Like, yeah, it's great, it's amazing, we're in the wild and we're feeling so good. And also, like, we're in the muck. We have to be willing to be in the muck. But, I don't know, today I guess I realized I don't really document. I talk about how I change and shift and transmute energy. But I guess I don't show it so much. Like I'll put up body poetry and I'll put up the flow and all of these things. But so I guess this is you and me sparking something new here. So if this served, please let me know. If you want me to make more things like this, then let me know. I'm launching Sex Magic Woman. And I've shifted it and changed it so many times. And I've been waiting for something. I've been waiting for this, like, this peace with it. Because before it felt like a business transaction. Like, the content is fucking amazing. The women, I kind of pre-launched it. The women who have gone through it, fucking amazing. The program is fucking amazing. You will be forever changed if you do this program. But I haven't had peace with it. It felt like a business thing. I loved it and I hated it at the same time. God. I hated that it felt like it was constriction because it needed to work. It needed to work so that I could stop doing what I don't want to do and only do what I want to do. But it wasn't freedom. If one of your highest priorities in life, your highest non-negotiables, your highest, like your soul crave is freedom. Whatever you're trying to create, if it doesn't bring you into more freedom, you can almost guarantee it's not going to work. You might make a whole shit ton of money, right? You might change a whole bunch of lives, but you won't be satisfied. And I mean on a soul level. I mean on that superficial, like, hey, success looks great. You know, I've got it going on. I mean, in the dark of night when you're laying there and it's just you versus you. If it doesn't take you into the thing that your soul is craving, that your soul is longing for, that your soul is rattling her cage about, it's never going to bring you the thing that you desire. And remember, it's not the thing, right? It's one of my mentors talks about the essence of the thing. It's always the essence. So I want you to, I talk about this as the bones. Clarissa Pinkola Estes talks about the bones. The ancient warriors and medicine people, the bones, talked about the bones. I want you to figure out your bones, lay your bones. And then we got to sing over the bones. We got to bring the bones to life. So figure out what your bones are, that primordial essence of who you are and what you're doing, why you're fucking doing it. How is it going to serve? How is it going to raise the vibration of our planet? How is it going to satisfy your soul? And also remember that sometimes we fear success so much because we're like, if I get this one thing, if I win the gold medal, right? I go to the Olympics, I've been training 14 years, I get to the Olympics, I win the gold medal. And then what, right? Let's say it took you into the peak, you know, you're now 35 or you're 40 or whatever it is, depending on your sport, and you're pretty much done. 25, depending on your sport, but you're done, but you made it, you got the gold, and now what? That's why so many people, once they hit that pinnacle, the thing that they've been trying to get to, they've put so much, they know how to achieve, they know how to get success, but they've put all of their fulfillment into one thing, a specific external medal for, you know, it doesn't have to be a medal, but you know what I mean, whether it's a business endeavor, whatever. And then you get the thing, and then so many artists, athletes, creatives, visionaries, they turn to drugs, they turn to sex addiction, they turn to being a complete and utter asshole, they become completely depressed, some end up killing themselves. Obviously there are mitigating circumstances, all of that, but one of the biggest things is that we put all of ourselves into this one external thing rather than getting to the bones. So I want you to get to the bones of who you are and why you're here, and allow everything that you create, everything you touch, to be born from that. And watch how everything starts to shift. If you want to work with me, apparently I don't know how long I'll be taking clients. This might be for the next few months, it might be for the next 5 years, it might be forever. I'll keep doing my work around this. But if you know right now that you're like, fuck, I need some of that. I know how to achieve and go for a goal, but I'm not quite sure how to satisfy my soul in a way that is a complete turn on and allows me to share my medicine with the world at the next level that I'm being called towards. Then let's talk, right? Then you can just DM me on Instagram. If you kind of need a little extra taste, I'll put the link to my new video series, The Alchemy of Energy Transmutation. If you know you're ready for sex magic, then sexmagicwoman.com, like, just there, it's fucking amazing. Just get in there. Yeah, I love you guys. That's it. I know this is super different energy from usual, but let me know if this served. If you want more kind of hands-on, if you will. I know retreats are coming, but I don't know when. So this is the best hands-on we got for right now. I love you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for witnessing. Thank you for... yeah. Thank you. This is the wild, right? This is the wild. It's not all showy body movement and showy poses and showy paintings and showy whatever. It's being willing to go deep and excavate all the shit that's keeping you where you are, and being willing to step into the yes of your soul, of expressing that soul craving, that soul need, that thing that is clawing, rattling her cages. Yeah. So, rattle that cage, mama, and figure out exactly what it is. Lay some bones. If you want my help, reach out. Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.